You'll notice that I'm now wearing a disguise. I don't know if you can still recognize me. Okay.
So, ask me anything. Video number 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll carry on with a few more fun questions.
Yes. We're into the fun section now.
We'll go back to somber.
Somber. Death.
Another time.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer. This is question number 1. The first question you ever got on this. How old were you when you first learned about the Titanic?
Probably 4 or 5. But my interest in it waned significantly by the time I was 10 or 12. I was way more interested in the Apollo missions and Mercury missions than I was in the Titanic, because the frickin' boat sank. Like, that's all you need to know. You know? You can't
Some might disagree. Some might disagree.
You can't list all the passengers. I'm sure my cousin can tell you how many frickin' peas fit on the captain's knife. You know? Because she's that kind of person.
That's her thing.
She knows a lot about the Titanic. It is her thing, and I didn't carry on the interest of it. I was far more interested in other things, and then as I got older, more and more things interested me, so I can't profess to know a lot about anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Question number 12. Jennifer, how many cats are too many?
How many cats are too many? If all you're doing is emptying litter, you've got too many cats. If your house smells like cat pee, you've got too many cats. If there's no space on your bed for you and it's all cats, that's too many cats.
Well, here's a follow-up from me that's not on the list. When was the last time you changed the cat litter?
Okay, I've never actually changed the cat litter unless Carolyn is not in the country. No. Yeah.
Oh, that was me being catty.
That was you being catty.
Okay, more in the fun random question sphere. Question 28. Who is the most famous person you have met?
That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't think I've met anybody who's famous outside of Canada. Like, I've met Mr. Dressup.
Oh, Ernie.
And I've met,
Was it Glenn Howard or Russ Howard?
I think it was Russ. Oh no, it was Glenn. Glenn Howard, who won a gold medal at the Olympics. Yeah, I met him in the airport. He was standing behind me in line, and I turned around. I was like, "Oh, hey." Who else have I met that's sort of Brian Williams?
Okay.
He gave a keynote speech at a farm credit meeting or symposium, and he was actually quite good. He was better than Minhouse, for sure. God, she was terrible.
So who of those is the most famous, do you think?
Like I said, none of them are famous outside of Canada, and one of them's retired now, so that nobody even knows who he is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who would be like the most famous.
Okay.
Yeah.
In follow-up, question 29, what is the most shocking thing you've ever done? Well, I guess that's not a follow-up.
That's a follow-up. I punched Brian Williams. Let me think. most shocking thing I've ever done. I guess it depends on your definition of shocking. Really. I can't totally think of anything that if I told somebody they'd be shocked.
Well, your episode on Christmas Eve one year.
Well, okay. There is that. I suppose people would be shocked by that, I guess. Right before edibles became legal in Canada, my younger stepson Christian had a brownie. And he's like, you know, do you want to try this? And it's like, sure, I'll try it, you know, kind of thing, right? So he broke off a piece for himself, and he broke off a piece for me, and we both ate it, and we sat there for half an hour, and nothing happened. So, like idiots, we both took it again. And Christian's got a higher tolerance, obviously, because he's done weed before, and I have not. So, yeah, I was... I felt like my brain was like folding in on itself repeatedly, like just this, in all these colors and whatever, and I had to lay down on the couch, and I swore that half an hour had gone by, and I'd look at the clock, and it had barely been 2 minutes.
And baby Jesus wept.
And baby Jesus wept. Yeah, it was Christmas Eve. And I just remember sitting at the dinner table thinking, don't choke on the lettuce. Make sure you chew it all. Don't choke on the lettuce. My salad. And I don't know. Do people find that shocking? I have no idea, because I was certainly not capable of being shocked or not shocked or anything else. Finally, you know, we finished supper. Christian's eyes were like little slits. I don't know what I looked like. And, you know, I had to lay down. Like, I had to come in here and lay down, and the following day, Christmas Day, you know, my family's calling me from down east, and I can't speak. I'm completely, like, I can't concentrate, I can't sleep. It's the next day, and I'm like, oh my God, never, ever again. So.
No, never again, that's
God.
for sure. Alrighty then, let's move along. Jennifer, question 36. What makes you laugh the most? What are some things that have happened that still make you laugh when you think about it?
Well, the story I just told, for one thing. I don't think I'll ever stop laughing at how ridiculous that day was. I don't know, hanging out and shooting the shit with friends, I guess, makes me laugh, for sure. I can't think of a particular story other than the one I just said that, you know, really, like, would make me laugh every single time. I know there are some, but I just can't retrieve them right now.
Well, there can be another segment.
Okay.
Another time. In the fun random questions, what musical instruments can you play? Or did you play?
Yeah, did I play is the optimal there. I started out playing violin in grade 2. We had an excellent music teacher at our elementary school, so as I got bigger, the instruments I played got bigger. So I played the violin in grade 2. By the time I was in grade 5, I think I was playing the viola. And by junior high, I was playing certainly the cello and the bass. I've attempted many times to play something else, you know, play different instruments, but, you know, I was only good when I was with other people. When I heard them play, I could play. So practicing was a total disaster. And I'm not sure, but I think I might have had an aversion to, I don't know, success or whatever, because I would be sitting there in the orchestra with all the other teenagers and young adults or whatever, and I'd be like, oh God, how did I could play it, but I couldn't play it like they could play it. So
what orchestra was it?
The district orchestra for St. John area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I did do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've tried to play the guitar. I've tried to play the mandolin. I've tried. What else have I tried?
Did you have a penny whistle?
I had a penny whistle. Yeah, that was stupid. I've had a bodhrán, the Irish drum. And I was not half bad with that, but I moved, and it dried out, and it split, and it was expensive, and I was not going to invest in another one. So.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
And Jen, do you have any siblings? That's question 61.
Yes, I do. I have a younger sister who's 3 years younger than I am, or 2 years and 10 months. And quite frankly, I don't think the two of us could be more different, but we get along when we're together. We laugh all the time when we're together. And yeah, I guess there's a few stories of things that we did to each other as kids. I stuck a coat hanger up her nose once. She used to pick the fluff off blankets, right, and suck her thumb. And one time she inhaled like this huge thing of fluff. And instead of going downstairs to tell my parents that my sister had a huge chunk of fluff stuck in her nose, I went looking through the coat hangers in our closet, and the plastic ones with the metal hook always had like a reverse hook on them, like they would be bent back. And I thought, oh, that won't hurt. I knew enough not to stick a metal hanger in there, but oh God.
How old were you when you did that?
I don't even know. Maybe 7.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I was going to take care of it, and no one was going to know. And then of course Becky ended up with a bloody nose, but you know.
Oh. But you tried.
I did. I tried.
Aw. So just the one baby sister.
One baby sister, Rebecca, age 49.
Question 83. What did you think of Joyce when you first met her?
Joyce? I was, we met in the hallway, I believe, at UNB. We were both standing outside a classroom waiting for our history class to start. And she was just so bubbly and you know, like she wasn't overly, you know, effusive, but you could tell just by looking at her or talking to her that, you know, there was something deeper there, right? Like you're not just chatting in the hallway, you're, you know, she's got a story to tell or whatever, right? And it turns out, you know, that she's got like the greatest sense of humor, really. I mean, she's a really good friend, and you know, we don't see each other very often because she lives in New Brunswick and I live out here. But every chance we get together, like every single chance. Even though when I go home, we're not in the same city at all, and I don't know. I guess I just thought she was someone I wanted to know.
Good. Question 86. Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yes.
And question 87. Did you ever renovate the camper van?
No, but unfortunately, I mean, we have all the stuff we need to renovate it. It just hasn't been done, which is kind of the way everything goes around here. It took us 6 years to do our basement.
Yep.
Yep.
Is there any other fun fact you want to share before we end this segment?
Fun fact. No, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay, stay tuned.